Greetings, everyone. Apologies for the lack of content lately. I started a new job, and they were very dishonest about the hours required about it, so I have not had time to really cover anything. Thank you to anyone who's been keeping up on Twitter, especially Cubs fan Han. Had a good bit of fun with him on there. But now I'm going to try and play catch-up for the last 2 weeks because holy crap, so much has happened. Grand Arena Championship started, failed, and started again, and might even have an even bigger fail. And the Geonosis Territory Battle should be in the game now, so we're not going to do my Grand Arena Championship, even though I am live for that, although I need to check on feats. There's no new ones, right? Yeah. And I'm close enough to Fleet Commander that I can work on that later. I was fortunate today that I did not fall very far and only actually needed one fleet battle, so I've already locked in my for the evening at first place, and I don't think I share my lockout at this point with anybody. So, what's up with Geonosis? I haven't actually had a chance to check this. I'm just kind of scrambling right now, so BAM! And I'm assuming that icon indicates the guild has chosen Separatist Might. You see the Brood Alpha, Wat Tambor, and Newt Gunray. Finally getting a moment to look at it. Yeah, so the hero units are Wat Tambor. I think that's Poggle the Lesser. Yeah, Poggle the Lesser. Yeah, so my hero units need some love. I can't bring myself to do it yet. There's a bug right now that's phased put the phases at 36 hours. Fine with me. So we can't look yet, but we can at least get some details. So, time limit 6 days, 4 phases, roster refreshes after attempts 1, 2, and 3, exclusive rewards earned in special mission, Wat Tambor shards. All your Geonosis heroes have the following ability. Separatist motives. Whenever this character defeats an enemy, all allies gain 1 stack of affiliation for the rest of the battle. Max 10 stacks. Become Separatist loyal at that, so 5 damage per stack when attacks are not based on health. Sorry, Grievous. 50% more damage, attacks not based on health. At the start of the turn, recover 10% health and protection. And when defeated, all other allies with loyalty recover 50% health and protection, where they gain 100% of defeated allies' offense and 15% of their max health. So, that's pretty big, and I'm assuming is broken with zombie. Alright? Strategic abilities. Droid Factory. This one's really important because this one actually has a quest tied to it. I'll show you. Complete platoon missions to unlock the following abilities. Summon a Geonosis B1 battle droid to the ally slot if available. Dispel all buffs on all enemies which can't be evaded. Instead, summon a B1 battle droid commander. And then if you can get to and add 50% turn meter, and if you can get level 3, summon the Rocket Trooper, the one we saw in the trailer, and who's been a pain in our butt since the tank battle. Reset their cooldowns at the start of their turn for 2 turns. So, coordinated fire, 20% turn meter. Okay, and then coordinated fire, 20. And then devastate, daze all, physical damage. And then rocket droid warm up. Deal physical damage, gain offense up. Deal physical damage to all enemies. Inflict 50% ability block, 50% offense down. Call target hero ally to assist. Barrage. Healing ability. Deal true damage. Then cooldown reduced by 1 for each defeated ally. Cooldown, nice. 35% counter chance. 25% turn meter when it attacks out of turn. That's going to be huge. Core ship. All allies have plus 15% offense, doubled for Separatists. All allies have plus 10% speed, and 5% speed added at the start of each Sep ally's turn. 5% health, equalized health, all of the Oh, damn, nice. Hellfire tank, now we're talking. Deal physical damage to target enemy, inflict 3 dots, 20% damage, and 2 random enemies affected. Inflict stagger for 2 turns on them. Plus 20%, affect them all, add defense down, offense down, and tenacity down. I love playing that thing in the old Battlefront game, so I am looking very forward to that. Metal Mayhem, all droids have plus 10% crit. Level 2, another 10% in whenever they critically hit, which can't be evaded or resisted. More crit chance, crit damage, 10% turn meter whenever they crit. Alright, enemy abilities. Republic Resolve. All Galactic Republic guys have plus 25% crit avoidance. Ooh, counter thing. Take a bonus turn when they defeat someone. 5% meter whenever they get any bonus turn meter. Yeah, so reduce that by 10% and remove the turn meter gain. Remove the rest of the critical avoidance. Gone. ATTE. Deal massive damage to target enemy and another random enemy. Deal physical damage to all other enemies and inflict healing immunity for 2 turns. Remove the massive. Remove the random. So healing immunity if it's at level 1. And then disabled. Alright. The paperclip. Deal physical damage to all enemies. Dispel all buffs on them. Increase defense down, offense down, and damage down for debuffs on them for 2 turns. Jesus. Okay, minus 20% damage. Remove the offense and defense down. And then remove the dots. Okay, so not too bad at the end. Oh, sweet. Got an important message. And then the enemies. Oh, hello, the Acklay. Mass some best fighting forces. Be on the lookout for elite characters. Not only much stronger, but they also have powerful abilities. So, okay, he can attack in 3 turns of daze. That's nasty. Overwhelming Fury. All hit everybody. Daze take bonus damage. Whew. Dispel all buffs on all enemies and remove 75% turn meter. Enraged, if it wasn't already, up to 4 Jedi may be drawn to the battle. So, yeah, this is very similar to a raid boss. This attack can't be evaded. Starts on cooldown. Frightening adversity at the start of its turn. 15 protection of each dazed enemy. Jesus. All dazed enemies are exposed. 50% more damage when attacked during its turn. Counterattacks are your friend. Daunting foe. Uses 2 per turn. 50% tenacity. 10% for each Jedi present in battle whenever it takes damage. It gains 5% turn meter. This can't be prevented. Immune to ability block, daze, fear, health down, shock, stagger, and stun. And cooldown increases. It becomes enraged. When enraged, deals 100% more damage. Not enraged, minus 20% speed, 25% offense, and tenacity. Damn. Alright. Cody. Clone allies get 30% crit. Oof. Alright. Echo. Whenever in basic turn, 30% assists. 5s. Enemies defeated by a clone trooper allies during their turn cannot be revived. Gain 65 defense. Oof. Alright, Rex. All 20% health. Okay, so basically they're super abilities. Pawns, so he might be a new guy. Some guys have all the luck. Equalize health. Alright, I don't want to go through all this. Arc Troopers. Oof. Oof. Entrenched. Safeguard. That's a new tank. Clone Commander. Trained Shot. I think we see this guy in regular. And then Clone Sergeant. Clone Sharpshooter. Generic Clone. Clone Medic. Kenobi. Alright, looks like he doesn't have his leadership. No, he's got a new leadership. Oof. Uh-oh, Yoda. Oh. They switched the thing. They switched his, They switched the icons on his ability. Well, hopefully they'll fix that bug. I can let them know. Grandmaster's Guidance. Cadia Mundi. Alright, we knew he was coming. Probably an early kit preview. This party's over. Instantly defeats Jango Fett. Padawan Anakin. Okay, so we kind of saw there was some leaked stuff about this, and now we know why. Padawan mind trick, daring. It's still him, basically. Padme, be afraid. Now, oh, Shaak Ti's here. Okay, real question. Are we getting Battle Droid C-3PO? Because that would be hilarious. Ayla Secura, Barriss Offee, Eth Koth, Iman Gundi, Kit Fisto, my bro, Luminara, the generic-ass Jedis. Jedi... Wait. No, this is a different one. Totally different one. Jedi Sentinel. Ooh, haven't seen you in a while. Okay. The Negotiator. Oof, that's going to be rough. The Endurance. V-19. Arch 170. Jedi Counselors. Plo Koons. Rexes. Umbaran. Alright, Allies. Vulture Droid. I'm guessing this is up in the speed. So Unrelenting Assault, Discord Missile, Buzz Droids. Okay, hopefully we get that later on. It still feels like we're missing things. All right, so rewards. What do we get for each thing? Okay, so I think they said 14 stars is about where they expect people to start off. So we get 4,300 regular guild participation stuff, 4,000 tier 2, some crystals, and a territory prize box, which includes a lot of gold, and I think I'm seeing the new stuff in here, at least the salvage for it. And some of the older stuff. So you're going to get another sort. Yeah, here's the newest, the Gear 12 finishers. It's their salvage. All right. Now I haven't covered the controversy on the Gear 13 stuff, the Gear 12 finishers, and bluntly, there's a lot of stuff. But I have other questions that I actually am going to answer live here for myself. Oh, right, and then there's been some. Okay, that's just my dailies. So they finally have changed it so that the Zeta drops on the ship ability mats is now a flat 1, which is a pretty good improvement in my opinion, because getting double zeros sucks. It just sucks. So they've changed that. No more zeros, no more 2s. I actually rolled a 2. Was it yesterday? No, Mondays. But I rolled a 0 the other time, so it just leveled out. So I'm happy with it being consistent. So that's a very nice quality of life change. Okay, Gear 12 salvage farmable, 8E, 8H, and 8E. Now used to finish the new Gear 12 fair. All right, and then character release. All right, so Geonosis Brood Alpha is now available in 8D on Cantina. We'll replace the Super Commando. The character currently on Imperial Super Commando has added to Cantina 2C. All right, so small shuffling. This was where I was wondering. I had a hunch that Brood Alpha was going to be Cantina. Like, just because they compared him very specifically to Captain Han Solo, who is also a Cantina farm. Now, he's on the 8 tier, so, he's a 16er. And I'm currently already farming a 16er for Imperial Trooper, but as soon as he's done, you bet I'm going to be farming up Brood Alpha. I might look into what the shop options are later. All right, Guild Energy. Okay, and then Geonosis Spies kit had to get reworked, and they refunded me. All right, and then 8EH and 8E. So let's go ahead and look at 8E. Alright, and then this one also has, bam, the injector cell salvage, which, if I remember correctly, yeah, is for this. So, you can farm, not advised, but it's possible, you could farm your Gear 13 finisher pieces. You know, here's the example of Chewbacca's 8 speed, 625 physical damage, 300 physical crit chance, 5% tenacity, 5% health steal. It's pretty strong. Alright, and then this last part I wanted to cover, the quest available here now, the clanker and the assembly required. So if you use that ability 50 times, you get a pretty cool looking, nice little portrait for the Geo territory battle. I didn't see anything else new. I think there might be some new achievements, so I'm going to actually browse. Imperial Terroration, Flight of the Falcon, Aggressive Negotiations. Okay, right, then, no, sorry. I thought that might be the new ship, but that's Padme. Malik, okay, so here it is, 33 stars. Oh, nice, and 5 Negotiator shards. Guess they're saying that people are more likely to finish the territory battle than get a, okay, that's kind of scary. Alright, Alpha, Phase 3. I guess that's a battle against that. And then beat the Phase 2 Acklay Special Mission. Nice, nice. Okay, I like it, I like it. Alright, so... yeah, there's Sith Trooper. There he is. Geonosis Brood Alpha. So, we know where Geonosis Brood Alpha comes from now. I'll show you where Negotiator comes from. Bam, Negotiator. So it is 13, or yeah, it's 1350 for 5 shards. He's 5 stars, and it looks like you're gonna need a little while to unlock him. I'll go over his kit in a bit. I have just so much to cram into this video. You can also get the injectors for the currency. You can get the really nice Gear 12 stuff. Imperial Probe Droid is now available for farm. I just realized Chirotech is available for a very reasonable price, but we all know who I'm really waiting for in this shop. And then here's this stuff. No characters for sale here, but this has been rather convenient on gearing. Yeah, nothing new here. So as you can see now, we do have a pretty important thing. We have the Negotiator for now. I suspect there'll be more stuff in the light side things later. Alright, I do need to quickly spend some energy just because I noticed I capped while we were talking. I'm kind of mad now that I know about now that I've seen the Negotiator. I'm like, oh, well, there's the new meta. But I am trying to get the mods on my Falcon team just kind of tweaked up a little bit. Just make life a little more convenient while I farm Negotiator and his other ships. Because the Negotiator's kit is OP as hell, and absolutely 100% going to be the new meta, because it's got a counter built in to, what do you call it? Right, I'm in the wrong part. I want to look at the Negotiator. Ships. Distinction. There he is. Negotiator. Alright, so you need General Kenobi. So you get the ship and 2 Venator, or little minor frigates that kind of come with it too, so that helps set it apart from Mace Windu's ship. Also, with the territory battle, they did have the change where only the ultimate ability now gets the animation thing, otherwise you just use them. I might demonstrate that after a bit. So, let's look at the abilities. The passive, at max rank, and requires Gear 11 Kenobi, which, if anyone's been running, Jedi Revan, that's not an issue at all. All allies have 20% potency, and Republic allies have 20% accuracy. All enemies deal 20% less damage when attacking out of turn. Therefore, and that is with all levels, so an immediate, very, very heavy nerf to Han's Millennium Falcon team, because the whole trick behind that is you're constantly attacking out of turn and dispelling people. Alright, Galactic Republic allies have 10% more damage for each other ally with Valor, doubled for Jedi allies. If Anakin is present at the start of the battle, gain unending loyalty for 3 turns, and the reinforcement bonus is reinforcements gain critical damage up. So it's a very offensive ship compared to the Endurance, which is famous for its timeout fleets, which are just designed to be unstoppable defense. Alright, basic attack. Impeccable timing, deal physical damage to target enemy, and grant target ally critical hit immunity for 2 turns. If the enemy was target locked, inflict offense down for 2 turns. Requires ship level 85 and 7 stars. So it's not going to take over the fleet thing immediately, but I'm not going to be investing much more into the Han's Millennium Falcon, except I'm going to finish getting it starred. Also, the July calendar came out today. Han's Falcon is on July 10th. Keep an eye out for Malik either this coming weekend or the weekend after that, because I looked at Star Wars.gg events and I noticed that Malik came out exactly at the same time as Flight of the Falcon. So Darth Revan was early, but Malik might stick with an actual 3-month schedule. Alright, mobilize, deal physical damage to all enemies and daze them for 2 turns, inflict target lock for 2 turns on 2 random enemies that aren't already target locked. All allies gain 30% turn meter, grant all Galactic Republic allies Valor for 2 turns, then all allies with Valor are called to assist. So it's a mass assist, and because they have Valor, they're all going to hit really hard. It's oomph. Valor is really powerful. Then you target lock, so target lock basics will trigger. It's a lot. And the turn meter on top of that, too. And again, all that comes in, all the Valor comes in at level 0. Alright, Y-Wing Assault, I believe this is our ultimate ability. Yeah, okay, so deal physical damage to all, yeah. Place 3 concussion mines on them for 1 turn and increase all enemy cooldowns to max, excluding the capital ship. These concussion mines can't be dispelled, prevented, or resisted. This ability can't be evaded and starts on cooldown. You'll notice, though, it has a cooldown of 12, and I believe cooldowns are lowered by Anakin. Alright, grant target ally offense up for 3 turns, all Galactic Republic, and all Galactic for unending loyalty for 3 turns, which cannot be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Grant all allies protection up for 2 turns. Unending Loyalty can't be defeated during the first enemy attack, including assists, that would otherwise defeat this ship. When reduced to 1% health, gain stealth, protection up for 2 turns, and this buff expires. So, yeah, that's pretty damn powerful. Now, this is the only one where finally things are a little weaker. You need to actually get 3 stars, which, to be fair, doesn't really matter since you get the ship at 5 stars. Okay, so reality, you can take this ability straight to 6. So you'll have 2 turns of that, and that ability cannot be dispelled. So basically, everyone's immortal. Well, not fully immortal, but really hard to kill. Republic, we just did that one, yeah. So as you can see, this is huge. This is powerful. This is going to be the new meta because it has a direct counter to Han's Millennium Falcon. I think Houndstooth will still be pretty useful with this, but Anakin's ship just became the most useful ship in the fleet, which for me is horrible news because... Where's Anakin's ship? I threw it in my favorites, but yeah. I didn't care for this ship, and now I'm paying for it. Nor did I care for Anakin, who also just got thrown in, or who just got promoted to the favorites. And Anakin, thankfully, can be double farmed. Unfortunately, I'm still working on my Separatist droids at the moment, so he's going to have to wait. And then his ETA is a ship farm, but a cheaper ship farm. I believe it's over in the Tier 1 hard nodes. Yeah, here it is. So, while it is indeed it is definitely a bit of a farm, it's cheaper slightly, so I'll probably be able to do that in tandem with the B1 battle droid. But yeah, things are kind of crazy. Let's go look at the let's look at the Separatist kits real quick so we can see Wat Tambor and Geo Brood Alpha, both coming in at 4-star unlocks, which is change. Oh, Geo Soldier is ready for an upgrade, which is good, because, yeah, those guys are expensive. You need them to be a certain level in order to, well, do anything with them. Alright, as long as it's not too important, I don't mind. I am still working on gearing up Darth Revan and others, so, like, stuff like Mark V Carvantes I won't just give away willy-nilly, but this kind of stuff, yeah, I didn't mind throwing an extra little bit on him. Alright, so, Brood Alpha. Again, farmed in 1 cantina, does have a shop option. Out of curiosity, what's in this? Alright, gets you halfway to unlock. Only has the big one this time around, so that's interesting. I don't like that it's a $30 pack, but how many crit... Oh! Oh! Oh, it comes with Chirotech. Okay, that's why that's so expensive. And I noticed it came with 1 bionic implant. Now, no way in hell I would put that on this guy right away, but... Oh, and he has a chance to farm you Omegas while you're farming him, too. Nice! Alright, yeah, so... He's gonna be a farm. Again, you can halfway to it, but then you'll still need to dump crystals like a madman to probably unlock it. I'm gonna converse with my guild before I decide on that. Abilities, Shield Bash... attack it and dispel it on a crit. Glaive Sweep, this one's pretty cool. Dispel everybody, damage them, expose them, then remove 15% turn meter for each debuffed enemy. Conscription, summon an ally, dispel all debuffs on Geonosis allies, summon the Brute. If a Geonosian Brute is already present, he gains crit and offense up, then all Geonosian allies gain 15% turn meter and recover 35% health and protection. Geonosian Swarm, plus 1500 max health and max protection, plus 50% health steal, 30% protection recovery, basic attacks deal 10% more damage for each buffed enemy. Queen's Will, 60% tenacity, Hive Mind buff, and then Hive Mind equalizes abilities, and it causes them to mass assist a lot. And then the Brute, upgraded at character levels, so... he's a taunting tank. He's pretty damn good. So this guy is awesome. Alright. Wat is similar to Hermit Yoda in the fact that he doesn't attack directly. He does other stuff. So as you can see, upgrading him is interesting. When using it on his turn, dispel debuffs on target ally and apply 2 heals over time. If attacking out of turn, inflict dots twice for 2 turns and remove turn meter. Can't be evaded. Alright, Discharge Energy. Revive a random Separatist or Dark Side droid ally at 100% health, so this does work on HK-47, weirdly. Grant all allies protection up 30% for 2 turns. Trigger all the healing over effects and on allies and dots on enemies. So the Revive is level 82, and I think that's his Zeta. Overseer, at the start of the battle, other Separatist droid allies gain max protection equal to 30% of his max health. All Separatist and Darkside droid allies have plus 30% critical avoidance while they have a hot. Whenever an ally uses tech, or with tech uses a special ability, Wat is called to assist. If no other ally combatants, Wat escapes. Mass manufacture, so this is the real cool thing. At the start of the battle, Wat gains bonus turn and access to following tech in the form of abilities. When Wat uses a piece of tech, the target other ally gains its effect until the defeat of battle. Cooldown on each piece is set to max and can't be reduced if all allies have techs, blah, 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 blah. So, med pack, recover 5% health protection at the start of the character's turn, 5% bonus protection if it's a Separatists. Really good on your tank. Shield generator, 30% detection, and tanks taunt while they have protection. And then weapon mod, gain 50% at the start of each enemy's turn. Attacks ignore defense, and enemies defeated by this character can't be revived. Suck it, Night Sisters. That's really nice to put on Grievous. So, this is Wat. You'll probably need him for the last few rounds, which is understandable. He also unlocks at 4 stars, which is pretty good. You're going to want to mod him with speed and health. Alpha, health and tenacity, I think are pretty good, especially since he already has that buff on him. And yeah, as you can see, I am currently farming B1 and Droidica, and I am popping in and checking on Grievous and every. Like I should right now just put the entire Separatist faction minus Asajj on favorites, but I just don't. I only have so much time and energy right now. As I said, I started a new job, and part of that job has me working through my payouts. I didn't switch my payouts because I'm not sticking with this place very long. They were very dishonest on the recruitment stuff, so I will be moving on elsewhere hopefully soon. If not, things will go back to the way they were. Trying to think if there's any other big things I mentioned. Like I said, either Malik's coming this weekend, which is 2 weekends after Darth Revan. I would say last time I looked, he wasn't in the thing. He wasn't on their calendar. And then Grand Arena Championships, just to give a brief overview of what's happening. During the first attempt to do this, there was a bug, and people were basically sent straight to the review phase instead of doing an attack phase. So that didn't go so well for them. I'm going to just pop my head and see if the other guys attacked first already. I can imagine people are itchy. Oh, they might be mid-battle now, and I am very glad on who I chose for defense. Alright, so they took out my first order. Okay, I saw that coming. My other 2 walls are my Night Sisters, and I did manage to get another star on both Zombie and Talzin before this round, and then whew, that's turning into a real nasty wall item I've got there. Not a lot of people can handle 3 of these Zetas. And I don't have it on mission, but I hear that probably would have been the better Zeta to give. Alright, and then just quickly looking, we've got Jedi Revan, Fallen... Oh, never mind. They didn't set a defense. So they're screwed. They can't. No wonder they could only take out my first order. All right. Well, it's certainly going to be an awkward Grand Arena stream in a little bit, but thank you all for watching. I hope I'll have some more time to make videos again soon. Hang in there. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter because I do make comments on things there. Oh, I did. Right. I wanted to show you one other thing that happened. So, you know how you can look at everyone's GP. I have the lowest GP locked in at 2,600,000 and change. Well, if I remember right, was it... Let me look in Discord. I can't actually see who it is. Was it Exorcist? Yeah, we got a guy with 3.4 million in here, so it's like he's got almost yeah, no, he's got almost 800,000 more GP than me. How is this even remotely fair? Look at like this guy's. I don't know if this guy's a whale or what, but I mean, just look at the Zetas alone. I'm gonna actually, if I get paired up with this guy, I'm actually gonna go run the bot and do a bullshit counter. But yeah, like he's Division 3. Why am I matched up with him? You know, it's like great. Now I can only hope to get one Zeta, and I need Zetas bad. All right, gonna save the bitching for the live stream. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and farewell.